viewers, you're welcome to this program, Alerts on the Crisis in the Society. In the studio with me today is Dr. Eze Atakul Osakwe, the national and international president of Crisis Control Worldwide. And in today's topic, we'll be treating governance, and I'm sure it's going to give us another interesting insight on the issues of governance. You're welcome, sir.
Thank you.
Sir, the method of governance we have worldwide that is more common and popular is called democracy, which was also borrowed from the civilized world, so to say. So please, we would like you to tell us what actually is democracy.
Democracy is a system of governance which stipulates that the governing body and the whole people are involved by being defined as government of the people, by the people, for the people. And when we say government of the people, which means the masses are involved, by the people, it shows also the masses are involved in the process, and for the people, for the benefit also of the masses. However, it is not today practiced up to that height. In America, you can say, yes, 60-70%, they are practicing that kind of democracy because it emanated from their own soil, their own race, their own understanding of life. Because Abraham Lincoln, however, when he founded this system of governance, did not say that it is or should be the system of governance for the whole world. It was something he fashioned out of the sentiments, out of situations around him, out of his level of inner development, and looking on the society as it was then, and feeling that this would be suitable. Prior to that, there were governances everywhere in the world. The traditional system of governance, the spiritual system of governance, which is said to be priest-king leadership. And then from priest-king leadership in the local area, there was also priest leadership until war came into the system, where you now have the priests who will determine and forecast how the war will go, prepare the people spiritually, and the king will lead the war. And it went on and on. It's the evolution of man that this system now came into being. As far as I have studied that system, yes, it is good. On the soil, it was planted, but it's not good for all the soils all over the world. And that is why in Nigeria, it became a quagmire, became a bog, a very serious problem for Nigeria. It has brought about civil war, it has brought about killings, many has lost their lives. People are still boxing today in the Senate and House of Rep. It shows something is wrong, that it needs some readjustment. It needs to be refocused. There's some amendments are to be made to suit the nature of Nigerians. And bearing in mind also that Nigerians have so many tribes, so many ethnic groups, you now can see the danger, because Americans were more made of Europeans who went in to invade the American citizens, then the Red Indians, and started bringing in foreigners as slaves. So they were master key holders, the Europeans themselves. So it was able to work out there because they fashioned it. They still use it to a level to intimidate their laborers in terms of slaves. So when they were saying government of the people, by the people, they were not including these foreigners, these slaves. They were not including them. Now the slaves over there got their freedom and they move about. Now they participate because as far as history has it, Obama is an Afro-American. And so they have come to a height where somebody who can say from a rejected race, from a race taken before to be inferior, could come to that height. It shows maturity in democracy. Here in Nigeria, the Hausa man will not like to cooperate with the Igbo. The Igbo will not like to cooperate with the Yorubas, the minorities. Because each person is looking for his own pocket. Nobody is saying governance. How do I govern my people? Which means, how do I serve my people loyally? How do I first consider the people? If they are eating, should I eat? If they are not eating, how do you consider them that they don't have light, no NEPA, for a whole 1 month or 1 year, and you, the leader, enjoys a generator standby, enjoys also NEPA? How do you see it that people are hungry and they want to drive aircrafts? How do you see it that people are hungry, like today you are talking about advising the president to buy an armored vehicle of 40 million? These are inconsiderate measures because of lack of comprehension. People don't comprehend what a concept is before they dig into it. This concept of governance is supposed to be a concept of dignity, a concept of say, yes, I am the best among you that can endure pressures you will give me, that can endure hunger when you are hungry, that can be happy only when you are happy. It does not need voting. It is a system that could have come naturally. And so it becomes so easy for the leader to feel free and move about. The late Murtala Muhammad made effort to bring such values anchored based on his experience in life. Maybe because of his religious level, but he failed to understand that the soil wasn't matured for it. And so they knocked him off. The same today, the soil is not matured. I'm sure that if Buhari takes a walk without a guide along the streets of Abuja, he may do it only twice and he will be knocked off. So first of all, they are confronted with threat to life. How do I survive? And that makes them to now begin to invest more on how to protect themselves than how to protect the people, to carry the people now along. Because they should talk about the security of the people first. Those handling this security, are they qualified? Are they happy? That is the most important thing. Are they proud of that job? How do I make them feel proud of that job? And if they are not proud, how do I change it? How do I bring a recipe? How do I explain things to them so that I can carry them along? And you cannot be flamboyant in your spending when there are potholes along the streets. You cannot be flying aircrafts when your people are trekking. And even the few cars they have, the Tokumbo cars, they ride it as if they are riding caterpillars along potholes.
They hardly maintain it.
They hardly maintain it. So it is very, very dicey. I would like to speak about governance in different series because it is a wide range of activity, a range that must involve someone who has developed the ability of intuitive perception, a man whose brain is balanced, that he has conscience, a man who is heroic because he's sure that as an appointed person of the people, nobody will harm him, a man who will consider that he must not harm another in order to come to that position. And that position must not be lucrative. It's not for money bag people. It is to be drawn from the most humble Nigerian. Sitting there alone shows an exemplary life, a life of nobility. Because there is not, even if he embezzles the whole money, he cannot eat more than one chicken in a meal. So what is his problem? He cannot sleep in more than 2 beds per day. If he's a man, he's a sex mania, he cannot sex 10 ladies a day. So what is the problem? Why are you amassing those money? What for? Life is so short. The highest among us used to live 100, 120, 150, call it 150. So why do you rob 160 million people? Because you want to live a one short life of luxury. Very short. And you can see also, even if it dovetails to the children, they lavish the money. the money outlives, they even outlive the money. So it is useless. Let us think about how to bring about a governance of integrity, a governance which does not involve money-backed politics. Because the main problem is that unless you are a money bag, you cannot win. And so also the rumor are saying, if Bola Tinubu did not finance the poor man called Buhari, he wouldn't have been there. Because himself has shown that he didn't amass wealth. He doesn't have the money to play the politics. But at the end of the day, he's there. That is what I see as a natural tracking. When someone has a strong volition to mend things within his service, the Almighty Father also finds a way for him. It works that way. So you must not be a money bag man before you go into politics, through which you go into governance. His power alone, his ability to carry the whole Western region along, contributed immensely to the change. Because if he wasn't there, I doubt and I guess it could have been maybe a bigger tussle of maybe rerunning or the other. And if you see the magic, you could see it could have come to that level. But however, Buhari tried 3 to 4 times before he became a head of state.
President.
He has also a record that is not a money bag man. He has a record of integrity. He has a record that all the places he served, he did not embezzle. And that is why he has peanuts here and there as a home. And so one must not always think that it must be a do or die affair. And for that reason, I recommend series of changes in the electioneering process. And that I'll be bringing along in the next episode, stage by stage.
Hello viewers at home, thank you so much for your time, and I hope you had a wonderful time with today's episode. My name is Kingsley Osai. For your contributions and comments, send an email to crisiscontrolactionsquad@gmail.com. And to participate on a project called volunteerism, call the following numbers: 080-3572-1610 or 080-8961-5746. For more information about crisis control, you visit the website on www.crisiscontrolactionsquad.com. Bye for now.